according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out!
What we're here to show you is that your conditions, our place in society, is all based off of us breaking God's commandments.
Right.
The so-called blacks and Hispanics, we're the people of the Bible.
Right.
We're the real Jews. And we're going to show you out the Bible who you are. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out!
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
So listen up, sister. The so-called blacks and Hispanics, we're cursed as a people.
Right.
Hey, sister, our conditions, our lifestyle is right here in the Bible. That's why we in the ghettos no matter where you go throughout the four corners of the earth. That's why we glorify gangbanging. That's why we glorify being a baby mama, a baby daddy, because we stopped keeping the commandments of God.
Right.
So we're here to show you, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, our solutions, the key to fixing our communities are right here in the Bible.
That's right.
The solutions are right here in the Bible. Not in politics, not in sports, not in rap music, but the Bible. Read again.
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake
us. The so-called blacks and Hispanics have been overtaken by drugs, by poverty, by single-parent households. Hey, brother, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, our conditions are right here in the Bible.
That's right.
We're the real Jews. The so-called blacks and Hispanic Native Americans, we are the people of the book.
Right.
But we stopped keeping God's commandments, so now we're cursed as a people. That's why Midwest City looks the way it does. That's why Spencer looks the way it does. That's why the east side of Oklahoma City looks the way it does. Because we're cursed as a people. Get that?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed shall we be in the city. That's why we live in the ghettos. That's why we live on Section 8. Our conditions, all the conditions that we glorify as a people, the ghetto, the hood, being from the trap, the Bible said we're cursed as a people. It says, cursed shall the black man be in the city. Cursed shall the Hispanic man be in the city. These are curses in the Bible. The so-called blacks and Hispanics, we're the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
The Bible said, cursed shall we be in the city, and cursed shall we be in the field. We'll be cursed as a people. Hey, sister, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, you're an Israelite according to the Bible. You're an Israelite according to the Bible. That's the greatest news that you'll hear. Because now, in these last days, we're standing up and we're remembering who we are. We're remembering that we are the Israelites according to the Bible. We're remembering that we must come back to keep God's Sabbath day. We must come back to keep the Passover, the new moon. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
The Bible said, therefore shall we serve our enemies. We're serving our enemies here in America. But the so-called black and Hispanic, we're comfortable here in America. But the Bible said we're serving our enemies. You're not free, brother. You're not free, sister. We're cursed as a people. Look at our conditions. Think upon your ways. Look at Edmond. Look at Nichols Hills and look at your side of the town. Look at your neighborhoods. Look at your communities. The Bible said we're cursed in the city and cursed in the field. We're serving our enemies here in America.
Bring it up.
Read.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Hey, sister, the Bible said now it is high time for the black and Hispanic man and woman to awake out of sleep. We're the people of the Bible. The so-called Negroes are the people of the Bible. We're from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Check this out. Read it again.
Now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Now is our salvation nearer than we believe because we've come back to keeping God's commandments. Martin Luther King couldn't save us. Marcus Garvey couldn't save us. Obama can't save us. All these politicians can't save us. The Bible said now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Read it from the top one more time.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
The Bible said now it is high time for the so-called black and Hispanic man to awake out of sleep. Hey, brother and sister, the Bible said the so-called blacks and Hispanics were the Israelites according to the Bible. And now it is high time for us to to awake out of sleep.
That's right.
We got to come out of the Christian church. We got to come out of Christianity, out of Muslim, out of Islam, all these false religions. How you doing? My name is Zakat. You said your name is Ryan? Ryan? Yeah. Okay, so what we doing, bro? We're teaching the so-called blacks and Hispanics, we're the Israelites according to the Bible.
Right.
In these last days, like I just read, it says, now it is high time for the black man, the black woman, to awake out of sleep. We sleep as a people, you know what I mean? Who is it? Who is that right there? Who you just said that was Jesus, right? You said this is Jesus? You said that's why the Bible said now it is high time for us to awake out of sleep. Revelation chapter 1. Because this image is what's in all of our churches, right? That's what's in all of our grandparents' houses. This is the image that we've been taught all our lives, and it's put us to sleep as a people.
Right.
Really look at our conditions right here. Look at, you ever been to Edmond, Nichols Hills, those lights? Look at those parts of the city. Then look at our parts of the city, the east side, the Midwest city, the ghettos. Why are the blacks and why are the black men and women in ghettos and poverty? You ever thought about that? Like, dang, why we always, no matter where we go, we in the ghettos. What you said? What? You said we too independent. Yeah. That's a good point. But you made a point. I made a point about us being sleep. We are independent, but the Bible is calling us to gather together under this man right here. This is a more accurate depiction of the black Messiah. Jesus Christ was a black man. This is an image of a real man. This is Caesar Borgia. This was a false image given to us a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? Do you really understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show you the real depiction of Jesus Christ. So get this image out your head. Because the people in the Bible, those are black people.
That's right.
They look like me and you. You feel me, bro? Right. All right, I'm going to read this. Check this out.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Who?
Of Jesus Christ.
Who is Jesus Christ? Who was that? Do you know anything about Jesus? You don't know anything about him? So how did you know this was Jesus Christ? Just the image. That's just okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we're going to show you who Jesus Christ was in the Bible. You remember, check this out. Jesus Christ was a black man. He was from the tribe of Judah. He was an Israelite like me and you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to show you who he is, a more accurate depiction of who he looks, what he looks like in the Bible. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So we just get to the point, my bad.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So this depiction, this image that we're about to show you, is giving us John the Revelator. When you read the Bible, a man named John, he's writing down an image of a man that he's seeing. He said, this man, he has white and woolly hair. He's talking about Christ. Read it, follow me. This is verse 14, read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his head and his hairs were white like wool. Who has white and woolly hair amongst the nations today? What people has woolly textured hair and is white? Black people, exactly.
Right.
So this is just the beginning. We're showing you that, dang, this image ain't all that true. Like you said, it's just been given to us. That's just what we learn. Hey, this is Jesus Christ. Hey, this is Jesus Christ. If you ever, no. But we're going to show you out the scriptures what he really looked like. More accurate depiction. And so this is something that you should take pride in, bro. You're hearing some good news.
That's right. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet.
And it's going to explain his feet. It said his eyes were as a flame of fire. It's just talking about because he drank wine. It's not talking about him shooting beams out his eyes or nothing like that. But it's going to explain his feet. It's about to explain the color of his feet. Really listen, read.
And his feet.
And his feet.
Like unto fine brass.
Like unto fine brass. What color is your feet? What color is your feet? Your feet. What color is your feet? What color are they? Black. And so it says this man's feet was brown. Read it again. Check, really follow, read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
What color is brass? Brass with a B. Brass. Brown, exactly. Great. So read. It's brown. The brass is brown. You said it right. Go.
His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So it said his feet was brown as brass, but they looked like they burned in a furnace.
Right.
So what happens to anything when you burning in the furnace. It burns against what color? Black, crispy black. So Jesus Christ was a black man. So this image that you had in your head, you gotta remove it, bro. You gotta remove it because this man, the black Messiah, Jesus Christ, he came back for the men and women that look just like you. The so-called blacks and Hispanics, we are the Israelites according to the Bible. These people.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.